Aloha, everyone. So, Michelle Melendez with Blossom Inner Wellness and StandTogetherHawaii.com. I got booted. I was in YouTube jail for a week because I interviewed an amazing author, Burn Back Better. It's on Rumble. The interview's on Rumble that got deleted off of YouTube. She said one word about the COV ID, the COV, you know what I'm talking about, and that sickness thing. And also she said one sentence about the VA, and then after that is X, the thingy. She said it was a great interview. Then at the end, we were talking about her other website that has to do with being a social networking for those who haven't had the thing. So anyway, that got booted. I got a strike and I've been in YouTube jail for a week. So this is the first thing that I'm posting. Watch that video if you haven't seen it. Burn Back Better author. And that's on Rumble. So that link is in the description if you want to see the video that got taken off of YouTube and gave me a strike and told me if I get a second strike that I'll have 2 weeks I won't be able to upload. And if I get a third one, that my channel will be booted. So I'm gonna be really careful because even though this platform is totally communistic and a bunch of Nazis and totally disregarding my constitutional right of free speech, you got to pick your battles. So I was really, really pissed, really angry. I was looking into how do I, press charges against them. And then I was like, Michelle, pick your battles. Here's the thing. Each one of us is guided. And sorry if that fan is making anybody dizzy. I just got off a Zoom call with somebody, and she has an inspiration to create a community platform where people come together. And this is a lot of people's vision is a community platform where people can see resources and we can come together and we can talk. And the thing is inside of you, I did that video that it has God, is God coded in your DNA, or do you need to be saved? Remember that interview if you haven't watched it, it's a really good one. God eternal within the body is literally coded. That is a Hebrew statement from the DNA coded on your DNA. It's God eternal within the body. The reason why they keep putting fear porn out, fear, be afraid, and I've fallen for it as well. Stock up, make sure you're stocked up, make sure you have, enough money, enough food, and move your money into different things, which I actually totally highly recommend. And we do have a sponsor. It's Trans World Metals. He's on Big Island. I will be posting an interview with him. But it's actually a really good thing to do. So there is things to do to secure yourself, but don't live in fear. Don't be afraid. You're guided. There's something inside of you that is guiding you toward what it is that you're supposed to do. So all you have to do is ask, though. You have to ask, because if you don't ask and you don't trust that the answer is coming, that's when it's going to get hard. And that's when you're going to really start to feel anxiety and fear. So what I do for myself is I go, I'm really curious to see how this is going to work out. What's going to show up in my life? What circumstances, what people do I get to meet in order for whatever situation that I'm looking to experience to work out? I'm looking to experience freedom and peace and harmony on the planet. So I'm looking to experience that, and I'm looking forward to seeing what shows up, who comes into my life that allows me to be on the journey toward freedom, peace, and harmony in the world. What circumstances do I get to experience in order for me to experience that? And what am I intuitively guided to do to experience peace, harmony, unity, joy again on this planet? So we are going to be going through, I feel that there is going to be a lot of things happening on the planet, that especially things that we're going to be shown that may or may not be true, because they can manipulate video. Super easy to do. They even have holographic images that look real. I saw this, and I'm sorry I don't have it up right now. This is supposed to be a short video, but I saw this video of whales, holographic whales, in the air, like next to a building. I don't know if you put in holographic whales. In fact, let me see if I can, I'm going to pause the video and see if I can find it. Okay, so I found it. Let me do a screen share. This is what they can do in the sky. Here. Look at that. Look at that, you guys. That's crazy. So what I'm saying is sometimes the videos that you see aren't real. They can create whatever the heck they want to create on the planet, like whatever they want to create. I'm going to stop my screen share and let's fix this, take this off really fast. But my point is that, here we go. Zoom. Okay, you can hear me. All right. My point is that decide what it is, how you want your life to live, how you want to live your life. For me, I'm like freedom. I want to know the truth. I even asked the universe, show me the truth. I just want to know the truth. And stuff has been showing up, and I'm going to be doing some videos that are going to blow your freaking mind and open up to really living the truth of what this world really is, because we don't know what this world really is. You know, I was talking to a client of mine, and we were talking about, the devil and Satan. Yes, there is a dark entity, there is a dark frequency on the planet, but everything is God. Everything. There's nothing that there's not infinite intelligence of. So that means the darkness needs to be part of God as well. And that's really hard for us to contemplate. Especially, I mean, for me to contemplate the absolute atrocities that are happening to children. How can that be part of God? Because it's a different spectrum. We see 5%. We see 5% of the electromagnetic spectrum of the world. 5%. That's 95% that we don't see. We don't see gamma waves. We don't see all the waves that are around us. This empty space is not empty. It's a frequency field. The frequency, the geometric shape is the flower of life that we walk through every day. We don't understand this world, but I've been researching and finding some amazing videos that I'm gonna be sharing later on. But I don't want this video to go too long. I just wanted to say I'm back. I'm going to be posting again. Thank you everybody for joining. Please subscribe if you haven't, because subscribe to this channel, subscribe to my Rumble, like, share. Really helps the algorithms. Comment. I'm going to be doing more live videos as well, so that you guys, so I can talk to you. Because the other thing that I want to share too is that we are each in a human vessel that is based on trauma, emotional trauma. Each one of us could have a blockbuster Hollywood movie on the journey, the hero's journey of what you've gone through to be here at this time in history, and how you survived your childhood and survived other massive experiences in your life. I know you have. I have. Every single person on the planet has had some type of trauma, and our journey toward emotional expansion and what I call integration of that emotional trauma is what will free us. So what I mean by that is, if you were raped, if you had a family member that was murdered, if you were molested as a child, if you were robbed, or if you just had emotional abuse from family members, all of that is trauma, and it has created your personality. And what happens is people, including myself, I've had my own journey through this, is we ignore the trauma. We don't want to talk about it. We don't want to think about it. We don't want to feel the emotional hurt that went along with that trauma. But here's the thing, and people are always trying to fix themselves, right? Fix themselves or heal yourself. What if there's nothing to fix? What if you go, okay, in my personal human journey experience of my life, this event happened and it really sucked and it was really hard and I was really scared and I survived that. And you breathe into this human vessel, this human body, and you acknowledge that part of you, and you embrace that part of you, and you embrace the part that survived, because that little girl or little boy or whatever age you were survived. Otherwise you wouldn't even be watching this. And you embrace it as part of you. That happened, and it was a part of my human experience. And there's nothing to fix about the experience because you can't fix it. It's in your past. It's part of you right now. It always will be. There's nothing to fix about it. It's just a part of your human journey. And you breathe into it and you embrace that part with love and compassion for yourself. Hollywood and Disney, all of them have an illusion of love that comes from Prince Charming and going on the white horse and happily ever after bullshit. The thing is, your love starts with yourself. And they have been making it look, and the journey that they have been showing people for a really long time is that the happiness is outside of you and love is outside of you. It's inside of you. It's internal first. If you have self-love for yourself, you're going to have more love for other people and you're going to magnetize love to you. That's the way it works. But if you're looking outside of yourself for love, if you're looking outside of yourself for abundance, that's going to be a major struggle and you're going to come up on hurdles. Nobody is ever going to treat you the way you deserve to be treated because you're not treating yourself that way. You've got to treat yourself first with love and compassion and respect first. Then it comes to you. Can you imagine what this world would look like if if Walt Disney and all those other Hollywood people had movies about inner strength and self-love and completely embracing all of your experiences and everything that you've experienced, you breathe into and you fully go, oh, this was a part of me and it's okay that you're here. This little girl who was abandoned, this little girl whose father committed suicide. I see you. I'm not trying to make it right. I'm not making it wrong. I see you. And I have compassion for you and I love and embrace you. You are okay just the way that you are. And you breathe into that. That's where the magic is because that's love. And that love frequency is so high, it pulls things to you. So let's just practice that. And so I just wanted to say I'm back. Please like, subscribe, share. The sponsor of my videos is Trans World Metals. If you have a retirement that you want to change from fiat dollars, which you got to get out of fiat dollars, you guys, and do it in abundance. Do it. What is the right investment for me? You can move your entire retirement into precious metals with tax-free because it's IRA to IRA. So check out Trans World Metals. I'll leave the link in the description. Let them know Michelle sent you because they are a sponsor for my channel. The other thing is that I want to share is that this information, I'm going to be having a program around it. And it used to be called Awakening the Soul or something like that. But this is our journey because when we each love ourselves and we're grounded and we're more powerful, and then we unify together, they have no power over us. You guys remember that one movie Labyrinth with David Bowie and Jennifer Connelly? And she couldn't remember that one line. It was at the end and she's like, oh, what is that line? What is that line? And she was like, she looks up at him and she goes, you have no power over me. That is the truth. They have no power over us and they know it. That's why they don't want us to unify and they don't want us to experience self-love. We experience self-love, we start to follow and honor our intuition. We're guided. We are always guided to what we need to be doing. Our kuleana, what is ours to do. We take a step in that direction and doors open for us. That's the way that it's supposed to work. That's the way it's supposed to work. This fear of scarcity, this living in fear of having to pay bills and all this stuff, what if your life didn't have that? What if you knew without a doubt you were always taken care of and that money would show up in magical ways? What if that always happened for you? That is how we're supposed to live. That is who we truly are. We're way more than this life and these illusions of love and a Prince Charming and all that other stuff and of you know, trying to get the big house and the car and all that stuff. That's all an illusion, you guys. It doesn't matter, because most of those people with those big houses have humongous mortgages and are a slave and don't even be, and they're only able to sleep there and maybe throw a party a couple times a year, you know, because they're trying to pay for it. You don't have to have that to be happy. That doesn't even make you happy. What makes you happy? Self-love, kindness, compassion to yourself. Then you have it for others. Then you unify and you have great parties and unities and laughter. You know, laughter's free. Hugs are free. Love yourself, loving somebody else is free. That nobody can take that from you, and nobody can give it to you unless you give it to yourself first. So let's just drop in with that. Take a deep breath into this human body. Right now, in this present moment, your heart is beating. Your lungs are contracting and expanding. Billions of processes are happening inside of your body right now. Cells are being created. Cells are dying off. Billions of processes are happening through your brain. Your body is running itself. You don't have a to-do list. You're not plugged into the wall. You don't have batteries. There's an infinite intelligence growing your hair, growing your fingernails. That same infinite intelligence is running the tides, is guiding whales on their migration, is guiding the honeybees to their next flower. That infinite intelligence knows where to guide you. So in this present moment, take a deep breath into this human body, filled with emotional trauma from your past, and put your hands on your heart and acknowledge every single thing your body has experienced, because your body's blood holds the memory of every emotion you've ever had in your life and ancestral trauma from your bloodline. So breathe into this human body and send it compassion. Send it compassion and send it understanding, because only you really know what you've gone through. Nobody else on the planet really gets what you've experienced in your life, but you know. So send this body compassion and understanding, acknowledging that everything you've experienced is just a human journey. And can you start to give yourself permission to find one small spark of self-love for yourself, for that little boy or little girl who's still in your body, who grew up in whatever planet and whatever area of the earth that you grew up on, and all the things that little child experienced. And start to just acknowledge your journey in this life all the way to this present time. And just send yourself compassion and understanding. And send yourself some acknowledgement for your bravery and your courage. And just give yourself permission again to find that just tiniest spark of self-love. Not narcissistic way, but actually compassion, appreciation, and gratitude for yourself. And breathing into that, exploring how would your life look if you absolutely had pure self-love and appreciation for your own journey in life. The Buddha says, you, more than anyone in the entire universe, deserve your love and compassion. So in this present moment, give yourself permission to give yourself love and compassion and gratitude and acknowledgement of your courage. And now let your heart open. Feel your heart opening to allowing in a stronger connection to your intuition, which is your heart connected to infinite source, infinite intelligence. What is yours to do? What is yours to do next? Feeling in the appreciation and the gratitude for your human journey, giving yourself permission to feel the frequency that you are always taken care of and always guided, asking the infinite source of all things, infinite intelligence, what is mine to do next? Letting go of thinking how things are going to work out. Give yourself permission to trust everything is working out for you. And give yourself permission to open up to your infinite intelligence of what is yours to do next. And you don't have to have the answer right now. You just have to ask the question. And now breathing into this human body, knowing that you're always guided, always sent abundance in ways you know and in ways that you don't know. Giving yourself permission to explore how things are going to work out for you. Give yourself permission to experience meeting new people, having different experiences, so that everything that you need and desire shows up easily through infinite intelligence, opening doors and guiding you on your personal path of human experience, of your human journey. Trusting in your guidance. Breathing into this human body, sending it so much love and appreciation, knowing you have got this. This is just a game. You're always guided. Sending yourself compassion and love, and knowing that when you open your eyes, you're going to feel more peace, more self-confidence, and a trusting in your higher power stronger than you've ever felt. Breathe into this human body, wiggle your toes and your fingers, and when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. So I send you so much love and appreciation. Please like and subscribe and share this video. And please add yourself to my Rumble channel in case this channel gets taken down. But I'm going to be really careful from now on so that the Nazis that run this channel don't boot me off. So let's use what we can, pick our battles, trust our intuition, know that we're guided, and above all, more than anything else, give yourself self-love and compassion. Self-love. In fact, one of the practices that I have my clients do is to look in the mirror and to say your first name and then to say, I love you. And time yourself for 1 minute, looking in the mirror, saying your first name, I love you, over and over and over and over and over and over again for a minute, and see what that does for you. So, all right, you guys, I love you so much, and we're going to get through this. Much aloha.